No, I shouldn't be doing that. That comes at the end. In the name of the Father, and Son, and Holy Spirit, both now and ever, and to ages of ages. Amen. Patapios was a young man of a Christian family in Egypt who was increasingly given to prayer and fasting. And he withdrew to an isolated area in the desert and set up a hut and began to live a life of asceticism as a hermit. And what happened was he got found. There was a little boy who was blind who had heard about him and begged his mother to take him to Patapios. And he did. And he begged the saint to pray that he could see, because he wanted to see the glory of God in the nature. And so Patapios relented and prayed for him, laid his hands on him, and he received his sight. And of course the word spread. You know, it's like Jesus telling several blind people and lepers, don't tell anybody, and they told everybody in sight. And so people started coming with illnesses. And finally, he was struggling with what it was doing to his ego about people coming to him for miracles. And so he moved to Constantinople thinking that he could get lost in the crowd in the city. And what he did was he built a hut and lived as a kind of homeless poor person near the great church of Blakhanai, which is dedicated to the Holy Theotokos. And of course, in time, people saw this very holy man, and it's like the magnetism that occurs with very holy Christians who are close to Christ. People began to come, and so the miracles started. And that went on to the end of his life, and he died peacefully in old age in the 600s as one of the people who was truly close to Christ, and the power of God actually was conducted through him in terms of his prayer and his laying on of hands. And of course the message is a very clear one, that God provides in every age people who are essentially conduits for his power to heal lives and bodies as well. And it's something that we have not given up. Like there was something that happened in Protestant churches called dispensationalism, which there was a dispensation when healings occurred, it was over, you know. And we've never believed that. And then we never believed that because we've always seen men and women who are conduits for the power of God to heal. And so we continually have great faith in God's desire to make us whole. In the name of the Father, and Son, and Holy Spirit.